Hi there, Malcolm here with my 127th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing a review of my book of the month, Firefly, Life Signs by James Lovegrove. This book develops a subplot in the TV series that never actually got going before it got cancelled. It was barely hinted at in one scene, Inara does mention it, and it's referred to in this book. I won't give it away for spoilers, but if you know the series, you'll know which part I'm talking about if you were to read the book. And that is the fact that she's dying of cancer. Mal and the team find out that there's some doctor who may have developed a cure for this, except that he's now sequestered on some prison planet. So it's a breakout type story. Now, I've seen prison planet stories and other science fiction works. How does this one compare? Well, first and foremost, it still feels like Firefly. All the characters say and do the things that they are expected to do, and it feels fully much like another episode. This is set between the TV series and the film, and I feel was realised well enough to be an episode that I remember seeing now. The story plods along quite happily. They get to the planet. As prison planets go, it's got some nice differences to what I've seen in other stories. I did perhaps get the feeling that this rushed through the story a bit fast. I'm not sure if there was a page limit to how big the book could be, but I did feel that a thicker book may have invested a little more time into some of the characters it's introduced in this story and some of the locations and everything. The story moves along very quickly. I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, because the story never gets stagnant, it doesn't get stale, it moves along very nicely. And it jumps between the team on the ground and the team in the ship who have their own problems. Standout character again is River, who doesn't get a lot to do in this one, but when she does, it is very noticeable. And there's a lot of foreshadowing about the events of Serenity, the film, particularly around who is going to pilot the ship. And of course, having seen Serenity years and years ago, I already know how the outcome's going to go. And by the film, Inara has no sign of suffering from cancer, so something's gone right somewhere. I won't give away what, but there you go. Wasn't much for twists and turns this one. There was one slight reveal, but you could see that coming a mile away. It was just the timing of it, when is it going to be revealed? And of course, the timing's always going to be the worst possible opportunity, and it was. But it worked out really nicely with some interesting outcomes to that. Buy it. Now, I've really enjoyed these 5 books. This one's unfortunately a library copy. I saw it in the library, rushed into Waterstones to buy it. They didn't have a copy, and so I'm having to make do with a library copy at the moment, but I will definitely buy it when we can get around to it. And these hardback editions are really nice. And they come complete with their own little ribbon, so you don't even need a bookmark to get lost. Have you read any of the Firefly series? Do you have a favourite? Do you prefer the TV show? Or do you think they'd fit in the TV show really nicely? Love to hear your thoughts and comments in the section down below. As usual, please no spoilers. And if you have nothing nice to say, then please keep it to yourself. Thank you. And until next time, see you later. Shiny!